are there any ways that you think it might be specifically harmful to women to be sucked into the attention economy?
Yeah, I have so many problems with it, but I think a lot about time perception in particular. So, um, something that I've been thinking about a lot lately is what a moment is. Like I went on a really long walk with a friend a year ago in a park, and we got back to the bus stop, and at the end he said, "I think that whole walk was one moment." And
Oh,
so,
that's beautiful.
moments can be
Yeah.
really small or they can be really big if they are allowed to be whole and uninterrupted. And I think when I try to imagine the opposite of what it feels like to have a, a day of very toxic engagement with social media, it's a day where there were discrete moments that had beginnings and endings. I entered and exited them, right? There were sort of transitions between them that made sense. And they were whole, right? Like they weren't chopped up into all these little pieces. And so I think for me, just currently, because I'm thinking about time, like that's one of the more harmful aspects is this chopping up of the temporal experience and the shortening of your temporal horizon. So you're now, I feel like it encourages sort of next moment anxiety versus like thinking broadly into the future, into the past, remembering that you have a past, right? Like the empathy that you have when you remember the rest of your life. I feel like all of that just kind of goes out the window when you're in this kind of like social media time world. Um and I mean I think that's probably horrible for everyone. Women in particular, I mean they're already, I think women have to switch tasks more than men typically,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like because of childcare and things like this, and are just asked to do a lot more. Women in the workplace are asked to do a lot more kind of like maintenance type work or like the administrative work that no one really wants to do. So women are already I think at a higher risk of having those kinds of moments or experiences of time cut up into little pieces. And then you add the social media aspect and also the social comparison that comes with that. And I think that's not good.